What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Wednesday, May 25th, and today we're going to be making another video about Trippin Ape Tribe and why I'm super bullish on this NFT collection. Now, we're going to share with you all these amazing data points and also statistics around this collection, how it's been evolving just within the past 24 hours and the massive growth that has happened. Also, we're going to share with you different Twitter feeds from the community on both Ethereum and Solana. Somehow this project is attracting both of those different maxis together, and it's just something that I just want to share with you guys today. So I'm very excited to go through these different data points, and as always, be sure to watch this video throughout its entirety. Do not miss a single thing, or else you're going to miss out on all the juicy news. Now, with that said, as always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So let us get right into it, guys, because I have a lot to talk about. So let's go ahead and go right to Magic Eden. Now, as of this morning, at the time of this recording, the floor price is around 51 Solana. It's been jumping between 51 to 70 and has even gone as low as 46 Solana. But whenever we see those price dips to those floors, it tends to be bought up pretty quickly. Now, we are still having around 2,000, around less than 25% of the total supply still listed on the marketplace. But as I've seen, even just yesterday, we were at 2,600. Right now it's at 2,300. And guys, if you haven't already, there's some amazing deals here in the whole NFT marketplace for this Trippin Apes. Now, you can find all sorts of traits, and just know that there are different ranks, right? There's moon rank, and then there's how rare dot is. Now, these are the different tools that you could use to find the different ranks to see which one really stands out for you. But guys, there are just so many amazing, great designs here that you can actually dollar cost average in right now. Even this guy right here for only 57 Solana, this is an amazing deal. Now, when you're looking for these different traits, be sure to find out the ones that really reside within you, that really resonate with you, right? Some people like the mushroom hat, some people like the rainbow teeth, the pizza, and also the mutant skin colors. And so there's so much that you can look forward to. But you know what? There's so much to shop for, and I think these are great deals at this point. And let's not only forget that there's another marketplace, and that is OpenSea. Guys, OpenSea, Trippin Ape Tribe is still number one, and it is crazy. It's around 56 in terms of its floor price, but keep this in mind. The volume that's trading on here is around 144 Solana. Now, if we go back to Magic Eden, the total in terms of trading volume is 285,000. This is just within 24 hours, and we are slowly approaching 300,000 in trading volume. Now, this is shocking to me because honestly, I have not seen a collection that's grown this fast, such as OKBears. OKBears has had this type of growth before, and they've even reached $1 million within 14 days. Is Trippin Ape Tribe on that trajectory? I absolutely think so, in my opinion. Now, next up, Trippin Ape Tribe has already posted this, which is that we're not a cult. The initiation ceremony has concluded. So ever since that happened, again, they always keep the community updated. They always have amazing artworks, and they are consistently always showing that they're developing behind the scenes. But guys, yes, the amazing minting stage has made a lot of different people great amount of profit. And it's just so good to see those people make profit, but also people are also aping into it who haven't been able to mint, and they're still buying it to this day. That's why we have this amazing trading volume. And not only that, guys, Magic Eden today has changed their profile picture into this super rare NFT of Trippin Ape Tribe. Now, if you didn't know, this background is one of the most rare backgrounds. It has the happy face, very trippy, but also not to forget, the founder also said one of the most treasured items and traits is this fur that has orange juice in it, and we've talked about it in a previous video before, but this trait happens to be one of the most desired traits as well. So that's really cool to see Magic Eden jump on this boat because they are very bullish on this project as well. I mean, for them to change their profile picture, the last time they did this was with OKBears, and we knew what happened to OKBears and shot up above 200 to even 270 in terms of its floor price in Solana. Next up, we also have Magic Eden sharing this. Huge congrats to Trippin Ape NFT, over 210,000, which right now is over 2,800,000, volume in less than 12 hours. That's how quick this is. Want to know the story behind the Trippin Ape art? Well, what's their bad but effective marketing strategy all about? Check out the interview with Solana's hot new collection. You can click on the link here. If you haven't heard about it, check it out here. It's an amazing behind the scenes with the project and developer. Now, also, Trippin Ape Tribe has officially said that they have over 300,000 SOL sales in secondary volume. So that means not just in Magic Eden, but also OpenSea together happens to be over 300K. Again, this was posted earlier this morning and is actually continuing to go up in volume since then. Now, next up, we also have other people in the community saying congrats to Trippin Ape NFT in just a few hours, over 200K volume. Just people's got their eyes on Solana. We all win. It's very true. Again, this was around yesterday, and that price was around 68 Solana. So again, this is fluctuating up and down. But again, you'll see prices go down. It's because these are people who are paper handing it, and people who buy into their NFTs are only accumulating. We'll get into those data points in a little bit. Now, this guy bought one of the most rarest Trippin Ape NFTs out there. Now, if you don't know, this little cape right here is considered the most rare. There's only like 10 or a little bit more than that out there. And that was something that the founder had said. He bought this for 400 Solana, and that was just yesterday. So not even within a week, just within 24 hours, somebody bought this as one of the most rare items. And to tell you the truth, this is actually a great steal. A lot of, like, say for instance with the OK Bears, a lot of the rarer items were selling around 1400 Solana or more. So getting this rare one at 400 Solana is actually a great steal in my own opinion. Now, Solsky said this, so Trippin Ape Tribe, I got rank number 1. So this guy got rank number 1, just to go to show you how amazing these rare NFTs are. And just to show you different tools for this, we'll show you how to discover which ranks you are and how rare these are. This one's using a Solbot Rarity. Now, I wouldn't technically want to use this because it's not the most reliable one. I think Moonrank or HowRare.is is a great rarity tool in my own opinion. But at least with this tool, he found out he either had rank number 1 or number 2. So this guy scored in this. Now, Asian Drippy said this, I still see some of the tribe with less than 1K followers. Let's help each other out, boys. I see a member I follow. So this is really cool. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because this also has a really amazing design of the sundae ice cream on top with the laser eyes. But also, this just goes to show you the community that's behind it. Tribe Follow Tribe is an amazing hashtag that has allowed people within the Trippin Ape Tribe to follow each other. And as you can see here, everybody's been using that hashtag to help follow each other. So if you want to use hashtag Tribe Follow Tribe, you get to meet some amazing community members and they will follow you as well. So just keep that in mind. Now the question is, what's up? Just 9 hours passed in the top 2 in 30 days on Magic Eden. Effing unbelievable. And that's a really great question. Now, with OK Bears and Trippin Ape NFTs, we are seeing this little meme here saying ETH liquidity is going from purchasing OK Bears to the Trippin Ape NFTs. Is that true? Well, we may want to hear from other people. Let's see if the NFT community within OpenSea is down for that. Now, this is something I want to share with you, which was just posted around 3 hours ago. Now, this was crazy because Elio Trades, probably one of the most stronger influencers out there on YouTube, also as a Ethereum maxi, acknowledged that the Solana ecosystem around NFTs is booming. And it all started with OK Bears. OK Bears started that all, and I was happy enough to score one at less than 100 Solana and even sold it at 265 Solana on OpenSea. So I made massive profit on there. And that's why I was able to buy myself one of these Trippin Ape NFTs, which I'm super bullish on, which I'll show you in a little bit. But he describes this as people are sick of paying large transaction fees, and they would rather sacrifice, having a network freeze or a network congestion by just going over to Magic Eden and buying these. Why pay millions of dollars or even hundreds of thousands or even just hundreds of dollars just to have a transaction go through in one of the most hypest projects? So he's saying that right now, everybody's approaching Solana Summer and it's coming. And right now, Trippin Ape Tribe and OK Bears is leading that charge. And just within 24 hours, guys, Trippin Ape Tribe is just shocking the world, and I'm just so excited for this project. Now let's go ahead and go through the Ethereum community. Now this is an interesting perspective. Now this person said 2 Bored Ape Yacht Club alpha servers both got their whitelist for the Trippin Ape Tribe NFTs, but they also flipped it. But why they flipped it, others were buying. So these guys bought it at an entry point of around 3.25 Solana, which was the minting price, and they exited around 79 Solana, probably with fees, which equated to around 85 Solana. So that was their total, but it ended up becoming 79 at the end. Again, there's always somebody getting a little cut, and it's usually these marketplaces. But while that was happening, people like this was buying the NFTs, right? And these are sometimes the Solana maxis. Dip is here. If they hit mid 50s, buying more. I think they are going to follow a similar trajectory to bears. Isn't that an interesting fact? But also this person snagged one of these. And again, this is this mutant melty skin, and I love this. Maybe I'll snag one of these. Again, this is the Ethereum community talking about this, and they're getting involved. Let's go ahead and continue even more. This person responded to that post, and he picked up
2 more after he minted 1. So this is a person who owns a Mutant Ape Yacht Club, and he's accumulating more of these Trippin Ape NFTs. That's so bullish. And even this guy, Ghost, has a really interesting perspective. He says, what do I like about Trippin Ape NFTs? Many things. I'll list one here that no one probably noticed. The founder is a music festival producer, the absolute best skill set for running an NFT. If you know, you're ahead of the game. If that doesn't make sense to you, you'll soon understand. So basically, people could be missing out on this that they don't understand. He continues on to say, everything I write is my genuine opinion. Lots of people asking how I can be so bullish on Trippin Ape NFTs so soon. Am I pumping my bags? Well, here's my answer. Name one project where the NFT founder has such unique backgrounds to pump his NFT brand. Techno music, psychedelics, I'll wait. I think it's a really good point. I mean, there are some NFTs out there like Astral NFTs where Brian Beatty is kind of he does deal with, festivals. He has worked with Shaq, who's DJ Diesel, to perform these live events. So there are people that are doing that out there. But the thing is, they haven't gained as much volume compared to Trippin Ape NFTs. These guys have actually done a great job of doing that. Moving on, we also have Janik.Soul. Now, if you guys don't know Janik.Soul, he's actually the person that put me onto OKBears. He predicted that OKBears would be the next new Solana monkey business, the next new DeGods. And because of him, this is my own confession. Because of him, I actually bought into the OKBears at less than 100 Solana. And if I didn't do that, I would not have sold it at 265 Solana and made massive profit. And so thank you for Janik.Soul. Just want to give him a shout out. But in this post, I want to share with this. He says it will be exactly like that because he actually owns a lot of these NFTs. So he's saying, when people look at these different price ranges, different floor prices, they have different attitudes. So, it's an ugly AJPEG. Why would anybody want to buy this? Then when it's at 10, it's a cash grab. People like saying doing rug pulls. And then it kind of changes directions. When it's this 30 Solana, which is when he bought in, people start to change their way of thinking. So when it hits 50 Solana, it's like, not gonna lie, these are kind of heat. And then future of luxury, once it hits 100 Solana, people are gonna start preaching this more, calling it a Mona Lisa. And that is very true. I actually think it will go above 100 in terms of its floor price. I'll talk more about that in a little bit and what I predict where we're trying to go. Next up, we also have Steven, the crypto chat. He says, I'm a DeGod maxi, and Frank can do no wrong. It will always be the best project on Solana. I definitely agree with him. DeGods is an amazing project and an amazing team. But in less than 11 hours, Trippin Ape NFT has done 40% of DeGod's all-time volume. Am I doing this wrong? Now, this is an interesting perspective if this is correct. Now, we do know that the volume is still increasing at this time, but that means there's huge growth. That means people really want this. They like the psychedelic features. Again, it has to go for the artwork as well. The artwork is sick. Now, I'm going to show you some data points, right? Now, this is the actual statistics. Now, if you don't know where to go to soulsniper.xyz and look up Trippin Ape Tribe. This will show you kind of the volume that's been happening. Obviously, we've had a huge decrease ever since the launch of it, and it's because people who minted this want to take their profit. They want to be able to cash in their grabs. It was really smart of them. But while that happens, it's been fluctuating up and down because people keep buying it. And as you can see here, the listing has only stayed around 25%. It hasn't gone above that. So that means the supply is only going to dwindle after that. So imagine if the supply goes to 1,000. Imagine if it goes to like 500, 700. Well, then you're going to notice that the floor price is going to skyrocket. And just keep that in mind. And then on the right here, you'll see a lot of different listings and delistings of these NFTs. This one just sold for 52 Solana. This one sold for 56 Solana. Again, the list keeps going on and on. This one sold for 50 Solana. So people are getting great deals. So you need to decide which one you need to look for. Well, we're going to look at some of the other aspects of this. So let's look at why people are getting this. Why are people getting these NFTs? Well, maybe they want to use it for a profile for pictures, which is PFP. Now, we need to look at the data. Now, if you notice something, the ranking of this is around 5th place. Now, if you look at the unique profile for pictures, it's gone up 380% in the past 24 hours. Look at the tweets. The tweets has gone up 1,100% with these NFTs. And the global reach on Twitter and all these other social feeds, 517%. It's not decreasing, it's actually growing. Now, this next one, I want to show you the profile flow. Now, this is showing you where people are putting their funds at. So people have either sold their NFTs or they're changing their profile pictures. Now, this chart is showing you, obviously, OKBears is the biggest collection, but majority of those have gone into Trippin Ape. And what happens when those people take their profits or switch their profiles into Trippin Ape, well, they sometimes want to take profit. But is it exiting at a large volume? Not really. If you notice, when they exited, some of them, very few, are going back to OK Bears, DeGods, and so forth, so on. So that's incorrect. Not many are. I would actually was expecting OK Bears to be at a larger volume compared to this. I mean, like, I would have taken my profit and put it into OK Bears, but it doesn't seem like people want to do that because they think that this Trippin Ape is going to be the next Bored Ape Yacht Club in some way of the Solana ecosystem. So now Ethereum maxis are switching over and buying, going over to Magic Eden or buying these NFTs on OpenSea without, these crazy transaction fees, right? So that's insane because, again, they're using the Phantom wallet. Now, if you go to the community members, this is showing you the community members who have unique profile pictures who have an amazing reach with their audience. Obviously, Magic Eden just recently posted this on their Twitter page as their profile picture. Obviously, they're going to get #1. But if you ever want to find out who's the best person to follow, well, this is basically the statistics right here, and you can search here all you want, and it keeps changing. But guys, this is amazing. People are Trippin Ape right now. Now, if you want to look at rarities, let's go ahead and go to Moonrank. Moonrank, I suggest, is the best rarity platform. If you want to find the best rarities, this is the place to do it. And you can type in your number here. So say, for instance, do 4555, and you can find out what that rarity is, and that rarity 4555 is 5135, just as an example. But if you ever want to find the rarities, this is the one for you, and you can find out all sorts of ones. And so these are great as a tool, but there's also another tool as well, and that is HowRare.is. Now, HowRare.is is very similar to Moonrank. They have similar collections in terms of the rankings, but what I like about this tool is you can actually find out what the floor price is. So say, for instance, the most expensive one, the rare one, is around 2,000 Solana, and so forth, so on. And if you want to ever find out which ones to buy, well, this is a great place to look for it. And you can see that there are amazing great deals. Like this one is for 499 Solana for rank number 23. I mean, the list keeps going on and on and on, and I don't know which one Magic Eden has, but guys, this is like a great tool to have if you want to find out the best deals. So next up, I just want to show you the last thing as we close up. This is my NFT. The reason I like this NFT is because of one thing and one thing only, and that is this. It is the HUD. Now, if you look at the eyes as the traits, these tend to be really attractive to me because I love sci-fi. I like futuristic elements. So I really dig this one personally for me. And I love the galaxy crown as well. And I love an ape with the mouth that is open with a gold tooth, and it has to have a background for me. It has to have some design. It can't be blank. If it's blank, then it's a common. But if you have a design around it, then it is more rare. And right now, this one is number 904 in terms of the serial number for this, but also the ranking is around 2,500, 2,400, which was something that I invested in and I feel really bullish on. So I'm going to close it off with this one thing and one thing only. What do we think the floor price is going to be in the near future? Well, this guy pointed out pretty interesting, and that is Trippin Apes to 420 SOL. So the reason I say this is 420, we all know, is the number for marijuana, right? 420. Wouldn't that be an interesting floor price if we were all to aim for that? If it does, it would actually be kind of like a holiday, kind of a spirit. So if we don't see it within the next year or so, then maybe we can imagine April. But I think this is actually going to happen sooner than expected. Now, that's just my own personal opinion. This is not financial advice. I want you guys to do all your own research when investing, because we don't know what's going to happen with the whole, Solana ecosystem, with the cryptocurrency atmosphere. But this is where I think we can actually go. People are talking about 100 Solana floor price, which is absolutely realistic. But could we reach a huge goal of 420 as its floor price for these psychedelic NFTs? I absolutely think so, and that's my own personal opinion. Because right now, guys, there's so much going on, and you can definitely find these traits out here as well. So guys, as always, be sure to check out these different traits. As I said before, I like looking at the HUD. The HUD is an amazing feature. If you're into futuristic things like that, definitely look into it. I mean, there are so many great things here. So guys, get some great deals right now. If you haven't already, look for these different NFTs. Again, the volume is always going to keep going and going and going. So guys, with that said, as always, if you like what you saw and like what you heard, and if you have a Trippin Ape Tribe, please leave a comment down below with your NFTs. Leave a comment down below of your thoughts of where we're going to be going with this collection. I want to hear your thoughts. I feel the same way about Trippin Ape Tribe as I did with OK Bears, because it's a Solana summer that we are heading towards. Guys, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. And if you are a Trippin Ape, please leave a comment down below. And I look forward to making more videos about this in the coming weeks, and I will be seeing you guys soon.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Register on our Patreon page for our insider training tips and more. And don't forget to click on the affiliates link below to receive sign-up bonuses and access the Global Crypto Assets Exchange. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.